Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage! Zeus!
Hello everyone, Alzazzo is here finally with facecam, sim content, updated Pluffy Donquixote. So I'm ready, but first thing first, thank you all very much for your support. I appreciate it a lot. It's a crazy journey so far. I was never expecting doing such good numbers in such an early time. It is actually just a hobby for me. So again, thank you all. And now many of you guys wished to see an updated Pluffy Donk version. Let's go straight into it. So here we are. This is my current and first Pluffy Donk version. Maybe you guys have saw my store championship winner deck profile video. If not, I will make it pop it out somewhere here so you can still have a look. But this is actually my first list. I went 5-0 and it did feel very good. After testing it in the sim for some with some gameplays, I just felt like, yeah, 2-3 cards here, I'm just questioning myself, are they necessary to have? So for example, one is the 5-cost blocker kit, which, I mean, it was not bad sometimes, but I didn't have the feeling like this card wins me the games. So due to this fact, I was already for a longer period considering about to cut those 2 cards away. And then also lead perform disaster. I mean, this is something we have to be realistic. When we're playing sim and we lose a dice roll, most of the time the opponent chooses to go first. They don't want us to let go first. So due to this fact, I think this card is less important. I like Mr. 2 here still. Mr. 2 gives me some options, especially if I, for example, go second and I don't see a Rosie or anything I could play, then Mr. 2 is still a good option. He rams for free. I don't have to take a life. And then next turn I'm ready to play my combo with Dofi, Rosie, Dofi, Senior Pink or whatever. But still, the lead perform disaster, yeah, those 4 cards, let's call it, is something I would like to change. And this is why I have created here another version. And this is my updated version for now, which I'm also doing some games today with you guys. And here you see actually 4 new cards. One is the God Threat. So I was mentioning this in some videos as well. So sometimes against black especially, if you need to go second and you don't see something which you can play, you didn't really have good plays because he's gonna remove it from you. So here at least you can God Threat anything the opponent plays. For example, the 3-cost Brook, which is super annoying. And also what could be an option is the Uta, the 2-cost Uta, which can also be super annoying. So here you can remove a bit pressure or those annoying characters which are reducing or KOing your characters, and even ramp another down. So you can then go into your combo. And here the second card I added is the Diamante. So actually I was here looking for something which I can cheat out with Mingo's ability. Because I had sometimes the feeling that I was missing the option to cheat out something with Mingo. For example, I had him in my hand and I didn't have Rosie, I didn't have Senior Pink, and the rest is really not worth to play. So due to this fact, I decided to add 2 Diamante, which are legal targets for Dofi. And I mean, it's a vanilla 5 cost 7k, which can always be good in this today's meta. That's it, guys. What I can tell as well is I was considering about raising Gamma Knife as well, especially if we see a lot of Bonnie matches. So especially for the 8-cost kit, because if you don't see Gamma Knife and the 8-cost kit is on board, it's getting very, very difficult, to be honest with you. So this could be also something to adjust here. And then, of course, this one here, it's still an option for the aggro meta. I think against Dofi, you need Lindlin as well. And so that's why I do not touch her here. I was thinking about to add the 9-cost Rush Luffy as well, but I said to myself, like, yeah, I think I feel more safe here with this route, and I just want to focus on my combo, which I add now some additional pieces which can help me. And yeah, by the way, we added actually 2 additional potential targets for a sugar search. So Godthread can be searched by sugar, but also Diamante. So this helps us definitely to hit more consistently with sugar, even though if it's not our primary target like Mingo or Rosie, but still we can at least hit something which can help us to win the game. Yeah, enough talked. Let's go into some OPTCG sim games. So here we go. The first match against Shanks, perfect. We want the dice roll, so I will go second. Ooh, and we have an amazing start, guys. This is definitely a keep. So the only thing missing here is an event, but it's not so in hurry as I have sugar. I can also play first Diamante and then use the Mingo Rosie combo, and until then I should try to find an event. So let's see. Let's play sugar. So here, I think I'm going to choose here another Dofi. It's always good to have. And the turn. So what is nice about sugar as well is that my opponent now has to invest a swing into sugar, as you see. So it's a free block, which can help. So let's see. Still no event. So I think I just gonna play. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Diamante and the turn and hope that we see now event. I think my opponent, what can he play? Let's see. Lucky Roo is an option. Okay, he comes with 6. I think. I mean, as I do not see any event, it's a little bit tricky. Usually I like to take this life here because later on I can protect myself quite easy. But now, as I don't see any event, it could be a little bit hard. But if I'm gonna take an event here, I can take another life with leader ability. I'm on 2 life. I think we're gonna take it. Just to see, unfortunately still no event. So probably here a Lucky Roo comes. Oh no, it's the Tony Chopper blocker, even better for me. Finally, I saw event. And here the second one. This is very good, guys. This is very good. So gonna swing here for 7. Let's see if he uses already the leader ability. Not, so it doesn't make sense here to swing for me. So in this case, we play Dofi into Rosie. I will trash... Actually, I will trash the Gum Gum Giant. Just the fact that I can now restand 2 dons, use... this would be Slow Beam. I don't know why the cards are not correctly written in the sim sometimes, but this is Slow Beam. I can rest here... you see? I can rest now the blocker, which I will do. No block. I can protect myself. choose unfriendly target, and rest. Here we go. So he will probably play Benny Boy. It's fine for me. You know why? Probably you know why. Because I have a second one, which I'm going to play. So I want to definitely swing here 6. Okay, leader ability, so 7. Probably he's gonna take both hits. At 9. Let's go. And we're gonna play another thrashing and turn 2 dawns. Here we go. Now we are back in the game, guys. Look at this hand. Look at my board. Yeah, really, no problem. He gets rid of it again. That's fine for me. So if he swings here, I can use here. Probably I can make -3, -3. Would be not bad. And then the next game, the next turn, I could play Big Mom or establish a blocker and swing hard. So I think, yeah, we're gonna play here. 1 dawn, -, resolve attack. So he could invest this dawn here to swing with Benny, which he does. I think I'm gonna give him here 1k. Mr. 2, quite interesting. Mr. 2 can help a lot for the next turn, as my opponent probably wants to play the Shanks. So let's see here. I could also play Big Mom, another big body, get rid of his blocker. Then I have to take care. I think I like Big Mom here. Let's see if I'm able. Yeah, you know what? I will play Big Mom. Play Big Mom, -1, thrashing him, gain 1 life, at the bottom of life. And then I can swing here with 5. Let's see if he does already leader ability. He does. And then 7. He counters out, which is quite interesting. So I do another 7. He counters out again. So I think he will play Shanks. So I will destroy here the Benny and the turn. So what would be great here if we're gonna see if we can see Senior Pink to get Gamma Knife back into hand. So a 5. If he swings here 8 and then 12. Let's do not take this one here. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. So I will not use it now. No block. Go here with and trash. This is dangerous here to trash a 2k. Can come 12. He has to swing. I think I'm gonna trash this one here. Just to see. Oh, here we have it. 12 to 8, you can have it. Now it's my turn again. This one doesn't help me a lot. But I have Senior Pink. So with Senior Pink, I'm actually able to get back. But you know what? I just want to test if my opponent is strong enough. Because I can also basically play Senior Pink and Queen here. Would have a Dawn open. I could take back Gum Gum Giant again. So let's see if I can swing here 8. My opponent does. Nothing. Let's do another 8. Interesting. This is a 2k, which I definitely know. So if I'm going here with another 8... I mean, I can push my opponent quite hard. You know what? Let's try it 6. Let's see if he has 2 2Ks. He takes. Now it's... yeah. I just wanted to say it's quite risky here to swing, but I probably will commit. I mean... He has 3 swings. If he wants to add another one, and I have to at least be able to counter out one. I have 3Ks here, so I would probably be able to counter out at least one swing. What I have here, yeah, it would be dangerous actually. So I would probably commit, because actually he should start to counter out much earlier. But this is typical Shanks. My opponent bricked, so yeah, nothing to do here. But you see, I saw really good cards. I saw twice the combo. But you see also here Diamante the first time, which was quite helpful. I could establish on turn 2 5 cost 7k body. Of course, unlucky for my opponent, he didn't have Lucky Roo, but this can happen. So let's go in the next game. So here we go, game number 2 against Katakuri. We want the dice roll. I will go second. It's so-ish, but I have a search at least. I have Bonclay, which I can play, so we will keep. The risk is too high that we will not see anything better. So I found here, let's put this on the top, 2k, that's fine. And then we end the turn. Goes here 5, feel free. Perospero, it's all good. Okay, I have here another play for senior pink, which is not bad. We swing 5. He takes, so the problem is if I play here Mr. 2, I'm risking that my opponent has... if I'm playing here Rosie, I'm risking that my opponent has this direct solution, which will be the Nami. And this would be super annoying. So I think the best play here is to play this. We play another sugar. We search. We could take God Threat and then throw it away, which could be good. If my opponent has 5, if he plays KO, swing 5, 2k is also would be also nice. But I think I'm gonna take God Threat just to be just to have the option to throw it away instead of counter power. We take it, put it like this, and end the turn. So if my opponent does not want me to search, he has to swing, so it's kind of pseudo blocker. Nice. Gedatsu works also, why not? I'm on 6. I actually can take this life here. So I go to 8. Let's see if he gives me this one or if he gives me a card. Another option would be here as well, God Threat, and then commit more dons to KO. But I think it's not necessary. Okay, 7 cost Ling Ling is incoming, huh? So we will definitely play here, use card option, play this one, use this. We have 2 don't open, we have 2 bodies. So the question here is, does he use Lin Lin or not? So no block, we gonna invest a 2k. think I'm going to trash the top life. Goes 5. Interesting. I could actually... That will be not bad. I'm going to 7. I could commit then a little bit harder here. Next turn is still not the turn where my opponent can play Lin 10 cost, but I would have the option to play Lin by myself. So I will just 2k here. I 2k here. Draw, so we go... Let's see if my opponent gives me here a hand card. Yeah, he does, which is very nice. If I play Lin, I will probably get rid of Sugar, because those two I can use later on. I will have 3 dons open. Which could help. If he starts to swing with this, I can tap. So he gave me here 1 card. Let's swing 5. My opponent takes. Let's swing 9. My opponent takes 2. So let's play. We will trash Sugar, gain 1 life, bottom of life, and turn, restand 2. Here we go. I mean, my opponent has 9 cards in hands. It's quite a lot. But my board looks definitely better than his. Yeah. Here we have an 8k swing, which is annoying. But I think I need to play this Gum Gum. I think I'm going to trash. Resolve attack. 7. Could that mean it's another Lin? Let's protect. I'm going to trash the top life, no problem. So I have a lot of dons. So I can play for 5 Senior Pink, get the don back, and then play Queen. But I don't think I need Queen here. Even though he plays the 10 cost Mom, he has 8, 8, 5. The 2 8s, I have this as an answer. I can still take... I can even take a slow beam into my hand. So I think I'm starting here low-key with a 7k swing. Let's see what my opponent does. I mean, he could also try to finish me. Could be also an option for him. But with the slow beam... 0 cost event, okay. The slow beam... No, it's not possible. Just 2, 3. Let's go save. Commit another 7k. Another 2 cards. He trashed away Pero. Okay, here we have it. So here actually I could even try to swing twice into Lin, or I just go for life. And then from there on put my opponent on a very difficult turn for the next one. Could be also an option. But I think I'm going here 9. Let's see if my opponent triggers something which could be annoying. Another body would be super annoying here. Nothing. We go again 9. Okay. This was very annoying. So if I play senior pink here, I have 2 dons open. Instead, there is nothing instead. I mean, my opponent has 4 hand cards. Yeah, I think I'm able to finish him. So I will just play senior pink. Select 1 don. Take Gum Giant back to my hand. Choose this one and end turn. So let's see what my opponent does. If he wants to commit. We're gonna use this definitely, so it's a 5. We're gonna give him a 1k here. $13? Really? I mean, no block. The 2k? Was this his best option? 12, no block. And GG. Yeah, you see, my opponent didn't have anything good in his hand. Interesting. What is this? Okay, interesting. Yeah, my opponent was super bricked, so due to this fact, I was able to win. Yeah, you see what I had in life. Okay, again, was very worth here to keep the hand, even though it didn't look like super great. I think at the end it helped me a lot. So yeah, let's go to another one. So game number 3 against Luffy. Alright. I can again choose if I want to go first or second. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky here actually. So if I go first, I'm scared that I don't see anything I can use turn 2. So I still go second, and I hope my opponent does not have something super good. He decides to mulligan, so at least this is a good sign. What do I do here? I have Sugar, I have Rosie, but yeah, I think I have to keep it. Just the fact that I have Sugar, which means it's a pseudo blocker. No, turn 1. Okay. So let's see. I see God Threat, and look at this, guys. This is incredible. This only can happen in OP10 Sim, so crazy. But here again, a good reason why I put God Threat. In case of such a situation, I'm still able to profit and get a card into my hand with Sugar. So I think it's not a bad call. And here, yeah, even if it's a blind, I think it's blind. And now the question is, yeah, he goes to Sugar. Yeah. So blind feels always terrible when they hit. So here I will definitely use KO. Now is the question, as I do not have Rosie here, I mean Mingo, I could consider, I'm not a fan to swing here into the leader because I just give him more options. So I think I'm just going to play Sugar like this and end my turn and see what my opponent does. So of course he can try to bounce back, which would be super annoying, but it is what it is. So he goes here 6. Let's see, is it with leader ability? Without leader ability. So probably it's a law. In this case, I mean, if I protect myself here, I'm still at 4 life. But if I don't see anything, I mean, yeah, I will protect here. I will protect here because if he doesn't remove this one here, I'm to 8. I can still leader ability, use this one, try to find Rosie and then play Dofi and play Dofi and Rosie together. So, okay, interesting. We will definitely do this one here. Now is the question, do we gamble here? Because I could also play Lin and just put him in his last life. Could be also an option. I love to gamble, guys. And here we are. We found him. But that hurts. 2 Lin-Lins to the bottom of the deck, so I have only 1 Lin-Lin for this game. Which could be crucial. But we're going here to use card action. Play Rosie. Here we go. And then still no swing. I almost misclicked here. My opponent could play Pudding. It will be worth. He will get rid of 2 cards. Next turn is pretty much my Lin turn. I have enough 2Ks. And low-key 5K swing, which I will definitely not protect. My opponent could also play Josu. 7K swing. This one I will protect. And with 6, it could be Josu. We will protect. If it's Josu, it's very nice. I have Lin ready. Can put into his hand and then swing here with 9. Oh, it's in Red Rock. Also interesting. I see another Mingo, which would be very good, but I don't have any target to play him with. So what we do here instead, we go 6. Now I'm trying to get rid of some cards. Gives the Josu here. I swing with another 6. Is it another card? It is. Even a 2K. So now we will, because I want to keep him in case. Gain 1 life at the bottom. End of turn, restand 2. It's still a very close game here. I was able to force my opponent to give me 2 cards, but my opponent is on 6 cards. He goes to life. Blind again. I will take this one. And with 6. Another Red Rock. This is super annoying, to be honest. And I don't see anything I can use here, so let's start with this first. Let's put this away. Let's search with Sugar for something more interesting. Here we have Rosie, which is a good option, I think. Let's put it like this way. And then we can do actually... let's do a 6K swing. And a 7K swing. See if my opponent... Okay, interesting. He gives me a 2K. Let's go here, 7. So far it does not look so bad. It's an back and forth. So Sengoku, he can finally search something, but still the boa. Okay, now with boa he's definitely able something to cheat out. It was a quite interesting game actually, because usually my opponent would have cheated out every turn with his ability something, so I could swing into it and try to get rid of some cards, but it was not the case here. So a free block here. Actually, I could blocked here. That was stupid. And then here we go. Yeah, he bounces back. Probably what? My Rosie. It's okay. I should have blocked. This was stupid. So I could have searched. And then, okay, interesting. He plays a buggy. So for the top 3 cards. I mean, now he's quite low in hand size. And I have quite a lot of hand size. It's not so much pressure here on my opponent's board. So he's thinking like how to sort his 3 top cards, because with buggy you cannot place them on the bottom of your deck, so you need to keep them on the top of your deck. Ends the turn, draw another 2k, which is not really what I'm looking for. I think I should start here to swing, to be honest with you guys. Low key 6. Let's see if he has a 2k, another 2k. No, and then we go 7. Nothing. Let's play Rosie, and I will still trash because for me it's more worth to draw 2 cards. End of turn, here we go. We have a Gamma Knife for his Mingo, which could be useful later on, or also for another combo. Okay, Raging Tiger, annoying. So my opponent could do here 7 and then another. Definitely using this. I will actually take this one here. Okay, we see Senior Pink. So we can get back what we can get back. Judgment of Hell, for example. Which would be nice. Leader ability into Weevil. So this one here. I do have to give 2Ks. I mean, I could do this one here and then I would play this combo. What does that mean? That does mean I do not have any dons available. I would have 1 don available and I can take back probably Blast Breath. I would be able to get rid of those cards. I think I have... if I use this now... I think I'm going to give him 2Ks because I want to have for the next turn something to play, and I think it's worth to do this like that. And then we can see if when he lets We Will Die with this one here, I can even... Let me calculate. I could even swing 10 into 4 and then 5 into 2. Nah, it's I think the same effect. Okay, interesting. I have Diamante. And this could help me to establish a board presence, which is also annoying for my opponent. But let's see what he does. So first thing first, I go here 9 into 6. So he has to give me 2Ks, which probably he has. He does not have it. This is really interesting. So does that mean he's just not ready to do it? But in this case, to be honest with you guys, minus 5,000. I have 8 dons. If I play him, restart the don, that will be 6 into 2. That will be Also not a bad call, to be honest, guys. I'm from Switzerland, for all the people who didn't know who I am. I think I'm going to play this one into this, select one Don to return. I will take here Blast Breath, choose one friendly target and swing 6 into 2. Let's see if my opponent gives me 3 cards, which could be possible. I think it would also make sense if he has... he lets it die. Okay, end of turn. So it's a guy from Germany. So what does my opponent here? He played Kaya, so he wants to cycle his hand. I think my opponent has a really, really bad hand. Come on, it was... I mean, there is no... Actually, it's crazy, but there is no pressure here. But with Boa, he's at least able to stack his top deck. Plays another Boa. So did he put it on top of the deck? Okay. Interesting. My opponent, does he wants me to bring... Oh, you see here? Another Weevil he draws. This will be quite interesting. I have to take care to not go too much too low into life, as my opponent has the chance to try to go for game next turn. Which makes me think to counter out right now. What I could do is with Usohachi, I can try to clear both here. This could be a nice option. This could be a nice option. I think I'm going to take this one. We risk it for the biscuit. So we see here Mingo. And we see Senior Pink. What can I take back with Senior Pink? I can take back with Senior Pink a Judgment of Hell, which would be an amazing card here. Because I would have exactly 3 Dons rest. Is it true? No, it's only 8 Dons because I'm on 9 Dons, my friends. I'm on 9 Dons, which is super annoying. So... yeah, and I don't have any... But I think I'm not in risk here to lose. I don't think so. Let's go 6 into 6. Let's see if my opponent gives me a card. 9 into 6. I could also play only Senior Pink without Mingo. Could be also an option. Like this, I can grab Judgment of Hell. So 1, 2, 3. 5, then I have 1 up, 5 again. I need 3. So 2. Let's go here 7. We do this play. I like this play. And then 9. And let's play senior pink. Select 1 don to return. We take Judgment of Hell. Choose one friendly target. End of turn. So, let's see. If my opponent wants to go for game here, he has to commit his both blockers, which I'm not sure if this would be the right way to do it. So, very interesting. Here, 9 into lead. I will definitely use twice. So I can take this and then we have 9-9. And like this, I'm baiting him to go all in. So I will take this one. Because I have 2 2Ks. So let's see what my opponent wants to do. I'm not sure if Mingo is playing still Perfume. I don't see it so often anymore in the lists. Okay, this is also a way to do. So no block. To return. -3. -3. And then +4 and 1k. That's it. I think from here on it's GG. So I will do first 9. Another 9. So definitely my opponent didn't have the best starting hand after Mulligan. And now let's just finish with commit everything. And oh, I didn't saw. Oh shit. And a huge misplay of mine, showing that I was not prepared that my opponent has here the blocker available. I somehow thought that the blocker was not there, but it's a mistake. Anyway, I would have won this game, definitely. I just want to show you that it doesn't matter here in this case. I just didn't saw that he had the blocker here. But it doesn't matter. I think I would have won this. I would definitely play differently. So 9, 9, 9, and then it's game. Yeah, you see, it's full of bricks. So my opponent was even though quite happy that he saw something. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I just lost this game, but I think it's a good ending for this video. So even though you're sure you win, guys, don't forget always to check first if there is no blocker. Other than that, I hope I could show you a little bit how the new version works. You see the Diamante, how it popped up in the games. You saw God Threat, which can be very helpful due to the fact you can destroy something and ramp, so you don't have to use your leader ability once. I mean, one more time less, so you're staying a bit more healthy. But yeah, never than that. Thank you all so much for your huge support. I hope you like my first try of such video, let's call it like a sim format. So I will definitely come up with other gameplays, but until then, I think for this week is also another series of Reiju games, 3 games I have ready for you guys. So yeah, if you like this video, I would appreciate it a lot if you would hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.